Hostile.
Help me, now!
Yeah, let's get out of here.
We should leave.
This place is just gonna keep on mangling us pretty good. I tell you what, I'll come back here after I have gained a little bit more AC and a little bit better regeneration skills. Or something. And I'll just regen up while we head back into town. I tell you what might be a little bit better of an idea for me to do is to go out, try to clear the overworld of the ogres, because we can handle ogre war leaders and such, but not whenever they're mixed with a whole cluster of other monsters too. So I'm planning on doing that first. We'll come back after we've gained about a level, and then we should be able to clear it out pretty easily. It's just we need a little bit better gear, a little bit better AC.
Welcome. Welcome. A quiet room, you say?
Yes, it does say. Also, let me check something. Alright. Let's see. You cast Traveler's Boon, which has the effects of Torchlight, Wizard Eye, and Featherfall. Not bad. And not only that, duration 5 minutes per point of skill, 1 hour per point of skill. Alright. So yeah, she has a bit of a 2-for-1 skill, meaning that she can pump 1 point into Merchant and 1 point into Dark Elf ability, and have it stay both the same rank of point cost, and yet it'll add benefits to both those abilities. Of course, eventually she'll be able to deal with, or be able to buy and sell goods at cost, which will make that negligible, save for Darkfire, and believe me, Darkfire, very, very potent of a spell. It's one of those combo deals where, like it says, it does dark and fire damage, and there isn't too many things out there which are resistant to both elements at the same time.
Too easy.
What also might work is if we try to head out and try to deal with the Wasp Warrior nest as well. Or I could take my ore out and try to make some better stuff out of it, but I kind of want to wait to save that for armor, since we're pretty fine as it is weapon-wise. I mean, everybody's got a pretty decent weapon, but whenever it comes to armor, we're severely lacking. And all I saw out there in that city was just, you know, craft weapons, and I don't need weapons, I need armor. You know what? Tell you what, I'll double check that, just to be on the safe side. I think it's on this side of the river that we need to be. I don't quite remember. All I know is to our southeast is where the Wasp Hive is. And I think if we head out this way... Ah, good! See those little blue dots that now appear there? That is reagents, or loot of some kind. And as you can see, there's a whole lot of loot inside the middle there. I'm pretty certain that's where, yeah, as you can see with the red dots, that's where all the wasps are congregating at. I'm just picking up a few reagents here for my own personal traveling convenience. And since they're meteorite fragments, they're very potent at making mana potions. Show me what you have, my good man Devlin.
Perfect. Success! 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 Perfect. Perfect.
And I'll keep the rest for my own reasons. 15, 15, 15, 15. I'll keep the catalyst too, just in case I find some crap potions that need upgrading. Like this one right here. It doesn't even have any sort of power modifier on it, so I'll add one onto it.
Success!
I don't know how that works, that it doesn't have a sort of power modifier, but I assume all it just does is
Perfect.
it just does base modification without any sort of power value to it. You don't want to drink potions like that. Up and over. But yes, if you think that potion gathering and potion making is bad in the Might and Magic series, you haven't seen anything yet. Wait until you get out to Oblivion. Of course, it's kind of easy to manage still because there are methods of sorting out reagents by their individual kinds. Okay, we can make a weapon, but can we make anything else? Wasp stingers. Ah. A good source of funds. Ogre raiders. Wasps. Yes, all we can make inside of here would be weapons. And weapons are not that befitting of me right now. They would be able to sell for a decent price, and it would be nice to clear out the inventory of all that crud. But I'm trying to wait until I can either get miscellaneous items, i.e. rings, boots, heck, even potions and scrolls at this point, because even though those are consumable, they are a good kind of consumable. Head down through the middle here. You know, I don't know how you get up inside of there. Last I recall correctly, I remember this was about as far as I got the last time I tried playing through by myself without doing it for any sort of recording purposes. And we got wasps. Well, I said last video, though, I was not joking. I have a deathly fear of wasps, so if my commentary comes through a little off, you know the reason why.
That was easy.
Ow.
An unworthy opponent.
It definitely doesn't help matters either, because these are the exact same color as yellow jackets. And yellow jackets are the kind of bees that I have a bad history with.
Too easy.
Gotcha. You know, in order to prevent poison, I really should be casting Stone Skin. Cast Earth Stone Skin. Is that it? Yeah. A little bit of AC goes a long way. There's wasps outside somebody's tent here, apparently. The nice thing is that they don't have any sort of ranged attack, or so it seems, so you should be able to deal with them pretty readily. Though, the very last dungeon that I got up to inside of
Curses.
inside of the game was the Wasp Hive, which is just north of us here. And the ability that, or that problem that they have of only being able to use melee is not such a problem inside of there, because all the corners, well, it's just one huge room, and they come down from the ceiling and they'll attack you. And they're right there in front of your face, so their drawback is not really a drawback whenever it's inside their own hive.